I'll need to enlist the help of a true Peranakan matriarch who has mastered the rare cuisine. And the last place I thought I would find one is here in Singapore's Indian enclave.
Hello, Venny.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Anthony.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right.
Venny White is a third-generation Peranakan Indian, also known as the Chitti, an Indian word for merchant. Unlike other Peranakans, the Chitti's ancestors were Indian immigrants who mingled with the local Malays and Chinese settlers. They number only about 2,000 today and live mainly in Malaysia's Malacca province and Singapore. Venny has kindly agreed to give me a glimpse into her vanishing culture's culinary treasures. And there's no one more qualified, as she is the author of the first and only book on Peranakan Indian cooking.
Only recently they discovered there's also Indian Peranakan. So that is almost the same as other Indian cuisine, except that the straits Indians tend to use a lot of herbs that the Indians never use. Rather than using just cinnamon, cardamom, and clove, we also add star anise.
Right, and this is what the Chinese use in a lot of their
cooking as well. So the Peranakan Indians
they've incorporated this from the Chinese.
That's right.
With the Peranakan culture, because it's already such a blend of different cultures, it already is in a state of continuous change,
yes,
right?
Yes, of course.
It's very dynamic.
It's not static. We assimilate, we take people's good things and mix it with our culture. I think it's fantastic, don't you?
Absolutely.
Today, Venny is going to reveal the secret ingredients and cooking techniques behind iconic Peranakan Indian dishes like chili prawns and a fish soup called pendang.
It's not curry, because we don't use any curry powder for this.
Oh, okay.
We don't use any Indian spice either. The soup is made from coconut and lime juice and lemongrass and very lemony.
One of the ingredients that is used to season this fish is turmeric, which is an ingredient that is common to all the three different ethnic groups, the Chinese, the Malay, and the Indian.
That's right.
So the fish looks about done. The smell is absolutely incredible. I mean, you can really
grab it from the middle.
Get a sense of the turmeric.
Grab the whole fish rather than the tips.
The master is telling me I'm grabbing the fish wrong. All the chili in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The onions and the chilies, which you didn't cut very well.
That would not pass in the Peranakan household, huh? Okay, all right.
No way.
All right, looks like I'm not off to a good start in my Peranakan kitchen
Lucky your mother-in-law will skin you like... Oh, good.
I just about pass the fish test and move on to the chili prawns.
In the Peranakan culture, then, cuisine is obviously a very important part of this heritage. Would most of the women be doing the cooking, or the women and men?
The women will be doing the cooking. The main recipe will be done by the matriarch. The cutting and everything done by the assistants. That will be the daughter-in-law, the grandchildren.
So then in a household where there was a grandmother, would the grandmother kind of be
that's right, the grandmother.
The highest in the chain of command?
Or if they have a grandmother who's too old, the grandmother will be sitting in the kitchen and the mother will be directing the show.
So there obviously is a kind of pecking order, so to speak.
Beautiful. That should do it.
That should do it. There you go.
Okay, see how you go with that first.
All right. Exquisite. Oh my goodness. Very succulent.
I love that.
As I enjoy all these different dishes, I'm struck with how many flavors are represented here. I mean, you've got salty, tangy, spicy, sweet, and it really is indicative of the Peranakan culture. I mean, it's a marriage of both Chinese, Malay, and Indian, all represented here in these dishes.
It's good for you.
My journey into the world of the Peranakans has revealed how deeply rooted Singapore's rich diversity truly is. But the Peranakans were not the oldest inhabitants of the island. These original settlers ruled Singapore centuries before, and remnants of